kind of just, I'm just sitting in the car, man, just thinking, kind of going through a lot right now in my life, and kind of just recording this because I wanna look back on this moment and just see how far I've come just from this moment. Everything in my life right now ain't perfect, and I'm also doing this to break a barrier and not being scared no more, because I gotta start putting out more content on my YouTube, and I've just been educating myself and going through like real world shit, like, and I don't even want to sound like perfect or like right or anything. It's just shit to be stressful. Like, I'm a father of 3. I put a lot of like hard expectations on myself. 5 years then went by quick as fuck, and it's just a lot of stress, and I'm not happy where I'm at in life and where, like, what I'm able to do. But I know, like, this ain't the end all be all, like, cause I'm in this like transition phase, like mentally, like physically, like emotionally, like that's why I'm recording this. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking put on my YouTube because I ain't got nothing else to hide. But look, I've been educating myself on this book called, hold on, let me just see real quick. Yeah, all right, I'm still recording. I've been educating myself on, our monetary system and our money, and just before I even really get deep into it, like, I'm more so like into like this big personal development like stage. Like, I'm 29 and I'm about to be 30 here in the end of this year, and I've been feeling like a lot of stagnant growth coming on my end, and just not trying to figure out like how I can get ahead, bro. Like, I know I have a lot of value. I got a lot of skills that I'm building, but also like I'm working on my confidence. I'm not confident, so that's why I'm doing the things that I do, like this right here, to kind of push myself and understand, like, when you're doing stuff that's not normal, like, I gotta keep telling myself it's okay to feel like this, cause you're not here to please nobody at the end of the day. Like, you're here to just be you and walk and guide yourself through this one life that we got. But, like, long story short, I've been trying to like connect my stress to, like, understanding money and why I'm so like money hungry, and why I like saying like, oh, I'm grinding, I'm hustling. But when you really think about it, like, you don't want to be in that stage one of like survival, grinding and hustling all the time. Like, it just sounds dope and cool, but when in reality, all you want is freedom. At least me, I'm speaking for myself, because growing up, just visually watching, everyone's on a calendar schedule, or we all got 24 hours in a day, but not everyone got the same 24 hours. I mean, we do, but everyone utilizes it very differently, and then they don't understand where their stress comes from, because at the end of the day, like, they're not truly doing stuff that makes them happy. And again, I'm also just kind of talking out loud and talking about myself, because I've been wanting to break away from working a 9-to-5 and a job for so long, because I just wanted to be able to have the world as my platform to where I can serve people and build value in myself. And now I got kids, it's like, it's pressure, and just breaking also through the way I was mentally raised and structured in this government, in this system. And once I went down my rabbit hole, my Bitcoin rabbit hole, and I'm still going down it, actually, because I'm kind of sitting here in the car right now, and I'm just sitting here starting to read this, the Bitcoin standard, and I kind of want to go deep into that like later on. But really, I'm a person of just entrepreneurship and freedom, and just trying to figure out like how I can just completely break away without this this nervousness and this feeling of having like security in a job and knowing like I'm going to get a paycheck, knowing I'm gonna just all I gotta do is show up. But then when you show up, you see more bullshit than what you got to go through, and how much it plays a toll, the micro stress that adds up on your life. And especially if you got kids and you start looking, at least now because I'm 29 and I'm just noticing like people are stressed out, either not having kids as much, and just the dynamic of life is just not how I thought it was going to be growing up. And but also like I'm also, and I realize this, I'm still in this survival mode type of like visual perspective, so I'm seeing everything like real and detailed. And also when I zoom out, and I got a lot of mentors and I'm studying and I'm listening, especially who kind of helped me switch my mind. This name Chris Johnson, I've been following him for a minute and he's just been so real and honest. Like that's the reason why my mind is like this, because it has me going into a deeper dive with my life and how I could just be a better person for myself and for my kids and for my family and then just people around me, because I just feel like I'm not really being I'm not giving, what's the word, how do you say it, like I'm not doing myself justice and I'm not doing people justice around me because of the knowledge that I have. But it's like I'm also restricting myself and confining myself, and the lack of confidence, and just like I gotta get all this out. So yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like lost my train of thought, like almost like ADHD, because I just got like a lot of passion and stuff. Like I just been going through like so much stuff, and yeah, with like how I'm trying to connect this this stress and like the monetary system, and then understanding like I knew, kind of like doing like bits and pieces of research, that our money doesn't mean anything. Like it's just a piece of paper. And yeah, I'm rocking the Larry June Midnight organic cap that I just recently got, 1991, but I was born in 95 though. Just had to put that out there. Yeah, so our money's not connected to anything. Like it doesn't mean shit. It's just paper. It's just paper. And we spend and trade our hard-earned hours out of our life for this piece of paper that we yet have to go earn and spend on things that we need to buy. And especially you have kids, so then it's like you have to work twice, 3 times as hard, or figure out other ideas to have your money grow. But then we all know, but then we really don't have a deeper dive into why we have to like do all these different hustles, right? And once Chris kind of like had me go down this rabbit journey, and I've been watching like bit by bit, like every single episode, with the podcast, that I think y'all should also go look up on YouTube, because y'all gonna learn some shit, like, because I learned so much, and I'm on this journey now. Like I know I'm never gonna be the same, but it's answered so much questions, and it's also like I'm in this transition, I'm in this healing, but I'm still going through it type phase. Like I'm just going through all of it. But anyway, like long story short, like our money's not backed to anything, because was it Richard Nixon back in 1971 took our dollar completely off the gold standard. And when you hear that, and some people don't know, like, or if you do know, then yes, like our money used to actually hold weight. Like it used to mean something. Like we used to have gold behind it. But now since Richard Nixon did that, and we've been living off this system where the feds can just press a button and create more money. So pretty much all the money that you didn't work for, pretty much by the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year, whatever the case is, it don't mean shit. It is devalued like so much. Like, and we're out here stressing, worrying about saving and putting it into like the stock market, which is a whole nother like perspective switch that I just like recently learned, that the stock market, and I know I'm gonna ruffle so many feathers when I say this, because of where I'm at in life and what I don't have, but the knowledge I've gained and where it's made sense to me, and this is just my opinion because I'm seeing it real life as to what I've been trying to do over these last 5 years since COVID and everything else, like being in the stock market but not being able to stay in all the way. So I had to, take money out because I got to go pay bills, and I got to keep up with bills and my kids and stuff. I'm not complaining, like this is my life. Like I wanted kids, and I'm just saying, like, to try and live a more sound, healthier, less stressful life, because I don't believe you'll ever be completely stress-free. That stress will just show up in different ways. But at least just to get off this like phase one of just survival mode, dude, like we're just being robbed left and right. Like, and I went from going to school, working 32 hours, and having my first kid, and then when going into my second kid, more stress. I wasn't being able to maintain school, so I went full-time work, and then realizing that full-time work still wasn't enough, or I was progressing well, but I was ruffling some other feathers, which I kind of don't even want to talk about because I'm getting off topic, but just all connected to the stress. I'm job hopping is what I'm trying to say. Like, I've been job hopping until I found something to where I'm able to just actually sit down long enough to just watch the economy, watch myself, watch my family, watch everything around me, and see how we're moving. And at least for me and my brain, going down this rabbit hole, it's been making a lot of things click. And what I mean by click, like, makes sense. So back when I'm saying with Richard Nixon, taking the money off the dollar, taking the gold off the dollar standard, and the government and the feds are just printing money at the press of a button. I don't really think y'all understand how much like that hurts, and seeing like people and watching people around you that you love like working like and slaving away for stuff that they're putting aside and trying to give to you, but by the time you get of age and want to use it or need to use it or want to go buy something or like save for a house, shit's running away from you. Things are getting expensive. Why? Because of inflation. It makes no sense as to why. Prime example, and I'll just make it real simple. It makes no sense as to why milk last year, and I'll just use whole numbers. Let's say milk last year was $3. Why is milk, the same milk that I always get, why is that shit like $5 now? Why? It don't make no sense. It's the same milk. It's the same ingredients. I be looking at it on the back. Why is inflation eating us apart? Like, why is not anyone like really questioning that? You know what I'm saying? So I went down this hole, and I'm trying to get a deep dive and trying to understand what's inflation. Like, I only had the basic knowledge and understanding that inflation was pretty much, something that you gotta run away from and avoid. So you just want to put your money in the stock market and hope that you make at least 7 to 8% return if you put your money in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is bogus. Like, inflation and S&P 500 are hand in hand the same, and that's like my best simplistic way of like summing it up without trying to go into too much detail. And you guys just need to go and do the knowledge yourself, unless you just want me to make more content like this. Because like when I went down this rabbit hole and started understanding, like, okay, like inflation, they say inflation's like what? They say that inflation's like 4%. So if you put your money in the stock market and you get a 7%, 8% return, then you're on top like 4%. Bro, that shit's bullshit. Like, that's all bogus. Like, it's not. No, like, everyone's getting eaten alive by inflation by like between like 15 and like 20-something%, if not higher. Like, if you really do the math, if you really look at it, like used car market, like everything is just going up. It makes no sense. Like, nothing is special. Like, even real estate, like all this stuff is the exact same. Like, they're not doing anything special to it. And I'm just bro, I know I have no room to talk if I'm not in a place that don't have a piece of real estate, but it's the way like I look at it now. It's not that I don't want it, because I always do. Like we always need a place to live. Like I need a place to like shelter my family and house my kids and just make sure everyone's safe. I'm not trying to like down talk and say, oh, real estate is really not anything. Like I'm just trying to give my perspective on it now with the knowledge that I gain, and I'm sharing it to everybody, and just kind of just being more free with myself and being in front of the camera and just dropping stuff that I learned. Real estate is just a place to live. Really, if you rent or own, it really shouldn't matter anymore. Like that look should not like have like a negative stigma. Like whenever you're trying to have a conversation or talk to someone and that topic comes up of like, oh, so like, did you buy a house yet, or are you renting, or like it shouldn't create any negative air. Because what I'm trying to say is, when you just look at it as just a place to live, like, yeah, when you own a house, like I understand, like you control your payment, and you control how much it is at a fixed everything, and you don't have to worry about it. But then on the other side is, what about like homeowner insurance, like HOA fees and all that stuff, like the things that are not in control, like that shit goes up. And then also just hearing from what Chris, like people, and I like to learn from people who have what I want, or in the places where I want to be, so then that way I can kind of fast track my knowledge to get there, fast track myself to get there. I'm gonna fucking listen. Like I'm not gonna listen to people who are in the same boat struggles as me and then act like that they're better than me, or like they've been to all these spots or do all these things and trying to feel like you're a better person than me. Like you're not. Like I will always forever listen to someone who has more game, more money, more knowledge, and is living their life the way that I want to live. And when you look at it, it's not just that, it's the incline of just less stress and maintaining stability of a peaceful life, however way that's supposed to look for you, because that's what I want. All I care about is freedom. Like, yeah, like I want to make 100,000, I want to make millions, shoot. But at this point, like I don't care if I can make what I'm making right now at my job, and just put trading my time into my brand, Prolific Minds, like my t-shirts, my hoodies, and I actually have just created 2 ebooks, 3 total ebooks, 2 of them that I want to share, and I'm gonna drop. One of them is really kind of dropping the knowledge about this whole topic and everything I'm talking about, and it's called the Prolific Blueprint. So yeah, just I'm really excited on that, because I put a lot of time, effort, and just heart, soul, and just a lot of resources and facts and just information that I've gained, and I'm not even done yet. Like I'm like at this, like the surface, like scratching it, like I'm not even knee deep all the way. But once I'm knee deep, I can only imagine where I'm at by the end of this year, is what I'm saying. Like for what I know now, and the mental shift that I have. And I feel like I'm going off topic again, but long story short, again, like, yeah, like real estate is just a place to live. And it's crazy, like, to see and know that even if you live in a paid off home, and if you have, like, you still got to pay your property taxes, and if you don't pay, like, they can force you out of your house. Like, they can force you to sell. If you have HOA fees, like they can force you out. And I have homies and I have people in resources in real estate that, if I'm wrong, please comment and like say something about this too. Like if I'm just going off topic because I'm listening to someone, but at the same time, like this person is a multi-millionaire who's owned multiple properties and has sold majority of his properties because of this route of mental shift that he's on, becoming a Bitcoiner, which I am now too. Like, not even gonna lie to you, like me and like myself, regardless of who else is with me or not, my family, like It's either you are with me, you listening, or you're not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and really, I say that in like in a respect and out of love, because what I'm trying to sum it up is this is all about like for my kids too, because my kids are 5, 3, and almost 2. And once they get of age, because they're already growing up, you know, using iPads and stuff, and once they get of age and full-blown like knowledge and aware, like I want them to be like almost like ahead of the game before like majority of society, and they can't get mad because their dad did something like right. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then a good majority of this world is wrong too. So that's how I feel. Like I've completely jumped on, and I'm still gaining and riding my knowledge. Gaining my knowledge and riding this wave of life. Yeah. So now I got that also perspective that Chris gave me bit by bit, you know. And then now starting to deep dive and do the knowledge right here. You know, watching a lot of NBC, wherever the news is, the one that, you know, talks about like stocks and stuff. And I'm learning a lot about Michael Saylor, watching a lot of his interviews, watching a lot of Jeff Booth, you know, getting on Twitter. And if y'all want to, you know, find my Twitter, it's just at the Prolific Minds, I think, prolific_minds. And then on my Instagram is at the official Prolific Minds. And really what the brand is, man, is just all in all, it's just about freedom and just free mind and just being able to live in independence and be self-sufficient, however way that's supposed to look. And then it's like I got like my awakening, my wake-up call, like all my answers. It's like God like gave me something and threw it all at me all at once. Because bro, like every time I asked for something, I really did not realize how long it's been, but really how short it's been. I'm 29 and we're in 2025. I've been on this journey, I would say, even since I was a kid, but really like it started off with like back in like late 2016. We're learning trading Forex through Q Banks and Wall Street Academy, and I'm a Wall Street Academy student. Always have, always forever will be. I've learned so much through trading, and that's really where I would say like a lot of like my mind really opened up so much more once I made money outside. Once I started making money on my phone, like off this digital device right here, like this thing, like right here, like yo, I like so much possibility opened up in my mind. Like so much possibility opened up in my mind. Like I wasn't profitable for how many years? In 2025, I say I recently became profitable, like decently profitable, like the last 2-3 years. And I still make a lot of like mistakes and blow my accounts and stuff, but I'm still overall net profitable. Collectively overall, I'm like just over like that break even, but I'm still profitable because I've had a few $1,000 days, quite a few $100 days, and it's just my growth. Like, and the biggest thing right now is my consistency, and that's where I can't put no blame on anyone but myself as to why I'm not getting the full on results that I'm not seeing. Is because we all got 24 hours, and it's just how I'm allocated. I'm stressing over this job and trying to maintain my job so I can have bills, so that way I can provide for my family and my kids. And then I know I need to work out. But then when I don't work out, if I don't work out, then my mental goes to shit, and then everything just goes to shit, and then I see it around me. So it's just finding like my balance, however way that's supposed to look, and kind of going back to that trading. Like trading just gave me more of that, like that reassurance, like okay, like there is more out here. Like there is definitely more out here that you can do. You just have to keep putting in the work. Like you have to put in the effort, the grind, consistency. Even if it's just a few minutes, an hour a day, like that's just like investing in yourself, I've learned, is no one can ever take that away from you, no matter how bad your situation can get. You have knowledge in your brain that will go with you until the day that you die, and then you can pass that on and replicate that. Like, that is what I've learned. And now my 29 years of life, and it's just trying to get out this phase and this transition and really just full on embrace the pain and the uncertainty of this entrepreneurship type life that I really want to live. But I know it should not come at a cost of my kids too as well. And that's the realistic and the logical point that I'm also aware of, that my dreams and aspirations shouldn't come at a cost of survival for my kids. But at the same time, though, like, we're all stuck in the same system, and I don't want them to grow up in this system and then just be stressed out and crash out. Like that's what I don't want. Like, I see the bigger picture while living in this microscopic, like, Maslow first stage survival mode type shit. Like it's crazy. But what also I'm learning too is just knowing that our money isn't backed by anything. Then I have it, and I'm in my lack of travel, but just still learning from people who have done more than me. And really, is like, a bulk of this is just coming from Chris Johnson. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I know I jumped from learning from trading, but like, everything, like, all leads up in my life. Like, it all adds up, it all connects. Like, prolific minds, like, all this, like, the hat, like, Larry June, like, listen to his music, like, it all, like, all this shit, like, ties together. Like, it really does. And what I'm trying to say is, live your life like the way you really want to live it. Like there's a way out of this matrix. And like, there's literally, like, what I mean by, like, I'm in this transition phase. Like, I'm like, here's this life that I've always lived and known, like, literally lived and known, from based off of how my parents grew up and what they tried to provide and give to me, knowledge, and what they also were taught, and then my own upbringing of my young adult coming to now, like, being 29, and just like I said, 5 years had just gone by, like, in a blink of an eye. It's a lot of knowledge that I'm holding, that I don't want to feel like I'm gatekeeping anything. Like, I feel like my spirit is also telling me, like, just let this all out. The stress of just living is telling me to live this all out and just be yourself. And then, like, what's the worst that can happen? Because at the end of the day, like, I want to live off. I want to live off being able to give off good value to people, being myself, my brand that I created with purpose, and then being able to, just be a good positive influence in life, regardless of, like, my own personal struggles that I'm going through. Like, I still have, like, a bigger vision and goal that I want to live out before, like, I die, or, like, literally be on some 50 Cent shit, like get rich, or, like, live out my purpose and dreams, or die trying. Like, I don't think, and I really don't feel a lot of people understand me to the fullest. Only, like, those certain few, and it's because they have already gotten there or been through it, and I'm still in that stage of going through it. And I'm not trying to figure out, like, when is my stage gonna be over, but I'm also looking at it and understanding, like, this is my journey that I'm going through. And I have been, like, this kind of person, like, behind, like, the camera on social media. Like, I would, like, drop content, like, post myself, like, haven't posted anything, like, in a while, but, like, I never, like, really, like, shown, like, my personality, like for real. Like, this is, like, actually, like, just, like, naturally, like, me, like, on a day-to-day basis. Like, I just be by myself, like, dolo, like, in my thoughts, at least, like, but I'm really, like, at home, like, or, like, around my kids and stuff, like, my family. Kind of just, like, right now, it's just, I'm really just going through like a lot of like stress and life changes that is really hard for me to like talk about because it's very personal. But like this also side of me is just like the positive side of just like want to just like the stress is like making me just want to focus on just like my brand and my business and just like get myself out there, because I really do see like we're in this digital era, like we're in this digital change of life, like I really want something different to happen, like in my life, like in my world, and I want to be able to feel like I'm in control of it. And it, like that's like really it. Like I don't really know what like how else to say it. Like I don't know how else to put it in words other than just kind of just keep sharing knowledge and dropping it, like, and giving it to y'all, and giving y'all like my brand, like y'all now, like I said, like I'm doing this now to hold myself accountable and make this like the turning point to where like I can't be like scared to be behind the camera. Like I just want to just get my shit out there. Like only got like one life to live, and I really want to see the progression of like where I'm going to be at like by the end of this year and the next 5 years. Now that like I'm on this like this transition, I have so much knowledge and stuff that I gotta like put in content and like really start like just dropping videos on my YouTube, and I'm gonna just drop this like how it is, like I said, like this is just one of the books that I just recently got. Like I have a list that I need to go down that Chris Johnson and the homie who was with him on that podcast, I'm just drawing a mind blank, but I follow them both on Instagram and Twitter and Ace, just like the whole like Wealth Squad, like they gave so much free game and knowledge to me and to the world. Like I picked up on it, and I literally, it's not only, like I said, answers so many questions out of my life. It has me understand like where all my stress is derived and coming from, and then it's also had me look from like a bird's eye perspective on this world and just like where I could truly go, like what we all could truly do. But it's just some of us out here who are just really wired differently, and we're gonna be very, very rigid and take this video and everything that I'm saying as pushback and going against the grain, and I'm cool with that. Like that's what Prolific Minds is to me. It's free mind, free spirit, and going against the grain. We don't know what we truly are until we, tap into our full potential. And it's something that I read too, that like most of us die, the majority of us die without even using like 3 or 7% of our full brain capacity. So like that alone, like, bro, like we should not be out here fucking working for this piece of paper that don't mean shit. By the time you get it, like it don't mean nothing. Like an example, by the time that dollar gets to you, you can only buy 75 cents worth of stuff, quote unquote. I think that came from Chris Johnson too. Like y'all gonna say I'm riding, but that when you learn from people who are where you're at in life and that's where you're trying to go, like the best thing you could do is just soak up game, be a fly on the wall, make yourself known in some way, shape, or form, or like just like peep game and just use it, like be like actually put it into action. Like then that's what I'm doing right now. Like I'm trying to change the trajectory of not just my life, like my kids' life, and if my kids have kids, then cool, like they'll be set. Like especially like my brothers are autistic, like they have like their own like way of living right now, and like they're smart, but like to just have everyone be adaptable and just, I don't know, I just feel like I had like maybe this was like my calling out of my family. Like I just feel different. Like I've always felt like the black sheep almost, and it sounds cliche, like you probably hear a lot of people say that, but like I really didn't understand until like a lot of certain things just started connecting with me. Like I live here in Tri-Cities and originally come from Georgia. I still don't feel like I'm connected with everybody here, but like I feel connected now. It gives me more grounded sense of purpose, but I don't know, like I always just feel like an outsider out here. Like I still got quite a few people who like actually understand me for me, And at least back when, like, you know, middle school, high school, when I was able to build like those relationships early on. But now I'm an adult, and I just get curious, like what is everyone else like my age going through? And going down this path of learning like the monetary system and the knowledge that I'm learning, we all have the same problem, whether we believe it or not. We are just showing our stress differently. Our stress literally all comes out in different shapes and different forms. That's what I'm trying to say. But we all have the same deep-rooted problem, like straight up. And once I realized that, like, just it's like my pineal gland, I feel like it opened up a little bit, like literally, like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm more grounded and I have like more understanding in the world, at least for myself, and not like wanting to work for money as hard. Like I said, like I'm on this creator journey. Like I've always had it in my soul and my mind. It's just being able to understand that everything I'm feeling is the unlearning and rewiring part of life that I'm going through, and I don't know when or how long I'm gonna go through it, but saying it now on camera and understanding that this is what I just gotta go through, and this is part of my journey, I'm okay with that. Like I'm cool with that. And I'm happy. Like I feel even better now, like sharing this and getting a lot of this stuff out here, because I feel a turning point. I feel something good happening. But y'all let me know. Like maybe y'all let me know if this is just rambling. Maybe let me know if y'all learned something. Let me know, for real, because Prolific Minds is here to stay. I'm here to stay. I really want to, you know, put out more content in my area, but really just like be myself, kind of like talk like this, just be out and about, like kind of just spend time with my kids and live life, and kind of just like share my knowledge and everything, like kind of just talking about like the journey. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab me something to eat. I'm gonna go work on like editing this and putting this out, and then if y'all want to follow me, like I'll put like my tags and everything, my Twitter and Instagram, because I got rid of my Facebook and everything else is like a distraction right now, because I'm really trying to like focus on like growing my brand. Hold on. Stop. I knew where I'm going. ADHD brain. I still got more to say a little bit. So when I was talking about like my entrepreneurship journey and like trading and forex and where I'm at, that was just like the scratch of it too. But then like now, like I'm also in this community, self-made society, and I've been learning from my brother Terrell Wallace, TW Co, since like 2016. And when I'm talking about like the blueprints of branding and like growing the social media and pretty much making it and showing me that it's possible that I can make a living in this digital era, I just got to put in the work and effort. Like I'm literally the only person that's stopping me from doing that. Like I'm getting in the way of my own self, and that's another thing I'm wanting to say. That is another thing I'm really wanting to say, that I wanted to get this out here, and I just realized I cut myself short in this video, almost short. Was that T has been given so much game and knowledge for so many years, and you know, showing me how to create a brand, you know, live off social media and just make valuable stuff that people need, and being in this, you know, like hybrid of personal development and like athletic space. Bro, like this is just me like giving like flowers like to my mentors and people who actually like gave me like stuff that I've held on, and knowledge that I don't know what I would do had I not been on the internet like this, like, and kind of just like following them for like so long, like that's like the positive side. Like I'm really like trying to get out, and like in hindsight and kind of like flipping it, like I want to be like a good person of value like in my area, to where like I could be of service or access to people in my niche who are trying to escape the same thing. Like, if this is just gibberish to you, cool. Like, just thank you for watching. Like, if you can't get connected with this and you think I'm just talking, like, all right, perfect. But those who are literally feeling what I'm feeling, then I'm trying to make this a turning point to where I also bridge the gap in my own way, and connect people with like-minded individuals. And because, bro, we only got one life, and I'm just trying to share my brand, and I just want to share my knowledge, I want to share my love and my value, and just kind of be connected with like-minded individuals, and not really have to worry and build dope ass relationships with people. Like that's literally all I want. That's really all I care about. Like literally, like no joke. Like I'm sitting in the car, like right here, and it's like almost like 80 degrees in the park. I could have been like walking around, but I just, like I said, man, like that stress and this, like talking about all this helped me. It really did. And I'm gonna hold myself accountable. And this is gonna be on the Prolific Minds channel. I'm gonna post this. I know I got more I probably gotta say, but like my ADHD now, I feel like it's kicking in, and I feel like I kind of just copped that from T, because how much passion that I got kind of like floating around in my brain, like bouncing around and stuff I want to talk about. Like I know I can't just like get it all in like one video, so I'll probably be like, it will be more parts in like different videos, but more so the biggest thing is I kind of just wanted to share this and like where my mind's at, who I am, and where I'm at, and like what I'm doing. And yeah, like this is, like I said, I hope this is a turning point for me. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm getting this out. Again, I gotta show this book, because if it wasn't for Chris and Bit by Bit podcast, then I wouldn't even know about this. But I'm locked in, and this is all I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be giving topic and dropping game on just like personal development, myself, sharing myself, my story, getting myself out there. And if y'all want to support and follow me, I would greatly appreciate it. Happy. Yeah, man, this is it. That's all I really gotta say. I'm about to just go get me something to eat, probably take a walk, work on getting this video out to y'all. And y'all just let me know if y'all like. Just give me a comment, subscribe, share, give me a follow, give me something. But yeah, I really just feel like I had to get this out here for myself and for the world, and anyone else who kind of going through shit and feel like me, and just feel the pressures in the world. Honestly, feel the pressures in the world coming down on them, and they know they can just do better and do more and be more, and just not give up on themselves. So that's really where I'm at. And yeah, accountability at its finest. I appreciate y'all. Love.